I mean, the title of this conversation was obviously "Kill the Boer," and if I can understand, what many of the hosts are getting at, it comes down to economics, right? The risk or no risk to South Africa of, backing down to the United States demands. And let's be clear, it's not just a song that the United States is demanding, right? They've got other demands they're making. We need to assess it from an economic perspective. I mean, do you agree with that?
The economics are very simple. What's the price of our sovereignty? Do we ignore the constitutional court to appease an idiot? I'm asking the question. Go and read through the comments. Let me tell you something about Kill the Boer. Kill the Boer was a song that was sung by the oppressed against the oppressors. That's a symbolic thing. You know, if you read through the comments over there, there's only a handful of them, but you'll be shocked. Like white South Africans have a real issue with Kill the Boer, but have no problem with the Voortrekker Monument or Delary.
But the
It's
Ray doesn't
actually
call
the
for the active killing of people, to my knowledge. It's a
no,
song
but
dedicated to the Anglo-Boer War. Okay,
yeah,
that's means killed in
but
English at least.
Yeah, but there was
no, no,
actual killing. There was actual killing that Delary was singing about. Kill the boy. There was no actual killing that is being
Nota,
spoken about.
Nota, Nota. I'm on the floor. I'll handle this. Thank you. There was actual murder with Delary. Kill the Boer is symbolic. So what I'm saying is, while we still have oppression in this country, and let's not forget that we do, and while we still have oppressors in this country, and let's not forget that we do, why are we being so sensitive about a symbolic song? The stem is still part of our anthem, and I swear I hate that song. I don't sing it when the anthem is sung. I don't, because to me, white soldiers played it while loading their rifles on the way to the townships to come and kill us. Now, how much more leeway does right wing South Africa want from us as people of color when they attack us over a simple song? Why are black people so apologetic about a simple song? We need to talk about this. Let me tell you something, Buddha. Go into rural South Africa and don't even go far. Just go up the road here to Citrus Down. Go and see the conditions farm workers live under. Go and see how they get abused by farmers. And then tell me
You
how you
have,
feel about
but,
Kill the Boer.
but hold on. No, nobody, to my knowledge, is singing "Let's Abuse the Farm Worker." Okay, nobody is singing "Shoot the Gangster," or we acknowledge that gang killings is a big problem in South Africa.
I would.
Farmers are being killed. This is a fact. Okay, now we can debate the statistics, and last time the statistics that was brought up is that it's something like 3 times higher than the general population. Now, one can add nuance to that, say they're local, they're unprotected. It's no
Deal.
different in brutality to the
Deal.
general population. It's a lot of things like
No,
that. Things, but at the
no
moment,
farmer
there's a
is killed.
section of the population who feels uncomfortable seeing stuff. Now, I would agree
No
with you.
farmer. No, no. Let me
Yeah,
give context, if you'll allow me. No farmer is being killed by a revolutionary or politician. Farmers are being killed by criminals. We have a crime problem. You say there's a percentage of the population that feels uncomfortable. Dude, 10 ladies will die on the Cape Flats tonight. We feel uncomfortable. Let's not blow this out of context. In the last quarter, stats, the police just released their stats. 4 farmers were killed countrywide across 9 provinces. Do you know there's a high probability of 4 ladies being killed in the area that I live tonight? Let's not overblow this thing. There's no white genocide. Can we at least agree on that, all of us, and the people in the
I
comments?
would really agree with you. Genocide does not exist in South Africa. It's absurd.
Farmers are
Okay.
not being targeted, Mania. Here's the fact. We have
Totally,
a crime. Listen,
totally.
listen, listen. We have a crime
Yeah.
problem. We have a criminality problem. We have a judicial system that's failing us. We have politicians that are flopping. That's the problem. Farmers are not being targeted. And let me tell you something. Farmers must be very happy that they're not being targeted, because the way farm workers are being treated, if I was a farm worker, there'd be dead farm workers out there. I tell you now, I've heard of men having to watch as their wives are sworn at by the Boer, and he needs to watch and shut up, because if he opens his mouth in defense of his own wife, he'll get evicted tonight. We need
It's
context. We wait.
nobody.
Hold on,
Nobody
Ego.
to my
Hold on.
knowledge, hold on, Fadil. Nobody to my knowledge is saying that's a good thing. If that happens, that's obvious racism. That is obviously that's against the law, to my knowledge, in South
Amen.
Africa. That
Amen.
farmers should go to jail, etc. Okay. At the same time, I actually agree with the Constitutional Court ruling. I actually would go further and say I don't think any song should be banned in South Africa. Okay, you can sing what you want. If you want to kill me, go sing it. I honestly don't care. Okay, that's your thing. Although I don't believe it's decent to do so. Okay. I just don't see why this is such a big problem for politicians to say, listen, okay, we understand some people have sensitive feelings about being, hearing a song in a state with people in support by politicians, the third largest political party in South Africa, surrounded by how many thousand people in the politician singing a song. We can call it a liberation song if you want, but I'm from the ethnicity that's being targeted by that song. That's a little
Okay.
bit different. Okay.
So
That
I'll make
message
you a
is a
deal.
little bit different. Sure.
I don't have a mandate to make you a deal, but I'll make you a deal. Let's scrap this stem. Let's tear down the Voortrekker monument and we'll stop singing. Deal? I didn't
Voortrekker
think so.
monument, to my knowledge, is private property. I'm against, going after that. At this time, I honestly don't even care about any anthem.
And I could argue that Kill the Boer is intellectual property. So we don't want that argument. What I'm saying to you is that concessions to be made. Concessions can't only be made on one side.
Fadil, you
Wait,
can't
wait,
put IP
wait,
on a song, first of all. But anyways,
wait,
I'm gonna
wait,
give.
wait,
I want to get
wait.
Fadil a
Hold
bit
on,
of
hold
chance.
on, hold on.
No,
Wait, wait.
you've had weight above as a politician. You speak a lot in Parliament as well.
Bro,
Gouta, I would like you
bro,
to come in with your comments.
no, just give me a
Last
second.
comment
Just
from
give
you.
me.
Yes.
Wait,
1 second.
wait.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Wait, I just want to contextualize it for you.
Sure.
When people went out and said Rhodes must fall, who was Rhodes? He was a genocidal maniac who plundered this country. When
Right.
Black South
Many
Africa
Afrikaners
said,
would agree
right?
with that.
But when Black South Africa said Rhodes must fall, you should have seen the comments from white South Africa. Oh, they're animals. Oh, these people have no civilization in them. Oh, God, this country is in its mood. Blah, 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 blah. How is it okay that only the one side's history, no matter how wrong, no matter how antagonistic, is okay to be left right where it is? The other side that did all the suffering,
You have a
all the
study
bleeding.
in Makaba who sang the song. Okay, that's just history. You have Alexander the Great. Okay, if you wife from Iran, the Iranians call him Boruj, Alexander the Bastard, because he committed a genocide in Persia. Okay,
My
you have
brother,
things of this. You have things of this historically.
my brother,
Let's
my
yes.
brother, no. You know, there was a street called Percy Utah Street in Cape Town, and I was a lighty. And every time we rode down that street, my father would spit at the sign because Percy Utah was the man who tried to have Mandela killed, right? That street was there until about 98. Now, if you can't acknowledge our pain as we walk past these symbols, why should we consider yours when we sing a song?
But hold on, people have
Not
acknowledged
that I'm
this.
attacking you. Not
People
that
have
I'm.
acknowledged that. People have acknowledged that, and name changes have taken place. There were really offensive city names that you can't say online anymore in South Africa. Even when I was a child after apartheid, and it took a long time for some of those things to change. And yes, some people held on to them for ridiculous reasons, and those things have been changed. And here we are, and we're saying many things. Verwoerdburg is now Centurion. I think most people in Centurion don't even know it's called Verwoerdburg. It was called Verwoerdburg at one stage. Okay,
Bro,
there's a lot of names like this that has changed.
I'm with you.
Okay, and some for the
Okay,
good, some only for the better. All the people saying this is one song from your liberation. All the other songs is okay. Can you
okay, so yeah.
please just calm it down as a politician? But I agree, general population you can sing it. Let you and I calm down a little
There's
bit
the
on it.
counter.
Okay, well, I want
Yeah.
to get focused comments on here. Thank you.
Just one last thing before it's almost time for me to go. Just one
Okay.
thing. Yeah, just consider this for a second. Why can't we work to the day when Kill the Boer is no longer needed? Why can't white South Africa meet us in the middle and say, you know what? Let's do this. Here's my hand. You know, I think it was Gaita who said our brothers and sisters, which is what we want you to be, all of you. But while we are extending hands, white South African generals building higher walls. We are not here to kill you. We don't want that. The song is an expression of pain. That's all it is.
Okay. Message received. Thank you.